a little bit of everything. So we are going to talk about getting somebody started, conversation start to finish. Am I sharing my screen? Can you see this? I don't think so. Yeah, nope. Okay, hold on. Okay, can you see this? Okay, so yeah, how to seal the deal from start to finish in some third
Wait, are you recording?
Yes. Wait.
Okay, never, just check.
Yep. Yes, I am, because it says more. Stop recording. Yes. All right, we're good. Thank you. Okay, so announcements. Anybody that purchases BOD is that bar is going to be available on January 3rd now. If you didn't hear, instead of the 13th, they are bumping it up to the 3rd. So maybe your group starts that week, and then of like prep week, and then maybe the 6th is when you start your workouts. You just may have to plan your groups a little differently, since it was originally supposed to be the 13th. Canada prices are changing. Shipping is supposed to be going down, which is super exciting because they pay a good deal for shipping, and it takes a good amount of time. So that's happy for our Canadian customers and clients and coaches. BOD is going up. So whatever you are paying right now for your BOD, you will be grandfathered in. So it's going up in, I believe, is it January? I'm not sure. I don't have the exact date, but it's going to go up. So it's an incentive to get people on now to get grandfathered in to this price. So annually it's $99. That's going to $119. Quarterly is $39. That's going to $49. Semi-annual is $59, going to $69. Whatever they're currently at, if they're already on, as long as they don't cancel, that will be the fee that they are charged. But people new coming in it'll be a different price. So also find a super weekend. It's January 10th through 11th or 12th, depending on where it is near you. Just go to your website, your Coach Online office, and then click events and click on Super Saturday and find one near you. And just keep checking daily, because every day I see somebody else is registering for a new one. They should be up already, but a lot of them are like last minute, not putting them up. And then if you're Emerald or above and you want to host one, like I'll be super pregnant, and the closest one, the biggest one near us this time is 2 hours away. So I don't plan on driving 4 hours in a day, super pregnant. So I'm thinking about just hosting one for our local team and just doing that and having the corporate videos emailed to me, and then we can watch it there. So that's always an option too if you don't see any close to you. December Success Club update. I posted this today in our team page. Congrats to Hannah. She's killing it. Between her and Kevin, she's at 18 Success Club points. Myself and Matt have 14, and then Jody has 4. Melissa has 4. Rachel has 4. Michael has 2. Amy has 2. Jess Perkins has 2. I guess Melissa has 6. And then Casey has 2. So way to go. Casey, who is your upline?
Rachel.
Okay. I was like, this is a new name. Who is this? Well, good for you. Awesome job. Okay. And then I posted this too, and I'm not going to go through everybody, but weekly team volume is basically, it's showing what your team underneath you is doing each week. So the larger the number, that means that your team is being more successful. They're selling more. They're teaching their coaches to duplicate. And then our top recruiters, Jody has 1, Casey has 1, Jess has 1, Melissa has 1, Michael has 1, Rachel has 1, Becca has 1, and then Hannah has 9. Awesome job, girl. Savannah has 5. April, I have 6 between our accounts. Natalie and Sarah have 2. So way to go, guys. Okay, so I don't spend a ton of time with that because I put it in the team page. I love for you guys to celebrate in the team page. But first and foremost, when I was going through and looking for like third-party tools and things, I was like, if I wanted to point this out, if you guys have not yet gone to your Coach Online office and then gone to training, and then you can click getting started, you can click Success Club system, you can go to the compensation program training, you can go to the training library, and I'm just gonna like show you some of these. I'm not gonna go into detail because I want you guys to do this on your own. But it is so cool how much stuff is there. So there's also a lot of good training for social media, growing your network. Seriously, so much good stuff. So sharing is paused. Okay. Every time I open a new window on Zoom, it's like funky. Let's see. There we go. Share. All right. So this like training thing here is so cool. If you can go to challenge group training, tracking, challenge packs, events, so much good stuff. Wait, I have to move this Zoom window. Follow up. Where was the one I was looking for? Challenge packs, expanding your network. This one is all going to be social media, Instagram story tutorials, Instagram story tutorials as a PDF. There's so much good stuff here, guys. So just go in there, because you may not have been in there for a while. Maybe you've been a coach for a while. They are always updating this, and they're talking to the coach advisory board, and they're like, what do your coaches need? So they're always updating that. So be sure to check out that, because it's just such a great resource of information. So I just wanted to point that out. Why are all the things in the way of what I need to be clicking on? Okay, stop share. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but it makes me like, it just keeps telling me my thing is paused sharing, so I have to reshare it every time. Okay, and then things I won't be covering tonight is growing your network, because it's there. I just clicked on that. Finding new customers, because it's here. It's just in that tab I was there. Take it upon yourself to be a good student and treat this like a business. I don't want you to spend like your whole life training and watching videos and reading scripts and things like that. But when you're struggling with something, know where to find the answer. I would rather you like try to find it, but if you can't, like ask somebody, post in the team page, try to be resourceful first, but it shouldn't take you an hour to find an answer to something, or, things like that. I don't want you to be like, get frustrated because you're spending too long doing that. So take it upon yourself to be a good student. Treat this like a business. Dig into your our team Google Drive and team page units as well. So I linked it here, but again, like I said, I'm going to share all of these resources again. Okay. Bring your shared window. Well, I don't know how to bring my shared window to the front, so I'm just going to share it again. It needs to teach me how to use Zoom. Okay. So we have a training file for our team. We've got third-party tools, before and afters, and I don't think I have the most like up-to-date before and after. Some of these things I need to, those are mostly Quarter Force. Because that's more like a team page thing that's updated. But regularly, where did it go? Oh, here. The one I do want to bring your attention to, though, is challenge group guides. We've got free group guides in there. We've got meal plans, tons of meal plans in there. There's scripts. This is a great one. I literally have so many scripts in here. Guys, I've been a coach almost 7 years. I've created and borrowed and shared a ton of stuff. There is so much good stuff in here. And then this one is the onboarding process. There's some more good scripts over here. Simple new coach onboarding process. Basically how to get your coaches started. And every coach has a little bit of a different, way they do things, but seriously, just so much good stuff in here. You could get lost in there. All right. So, wait, where is it? I wish it just made it so easy that you could just pick which window you want to share. I don't know why I have to keep doing this. Keynote. There we go. All right. So this also, this is in the Coach Online Office, this memory jogger. I remember when I was a new coach, I printed out so much of this information. This is one of the things that they had us print out as a new coach. And it says like, build your contact list, family, friends, and associates. It has like parents listed, school groups, babysitters, list you already have, Facebook, child's birthday invite list. And I literally sat there and I had my binder, with my 3-ring binder, and I printed all this stuff off from Beachbody's website, and I hole punched it all and I put it in there, and I would go to Starbucks and I would do this, and then and then it was like, okay, let me make it tells me to make a list of 100 people. And then I would sit there and I would make my list of 100 people. I literally just did exactly what it told me to do. And, so this memory jogger is in there too. And it's really helpful in basically saying, oh, my hairdresser, oh, somebody I went to school with, somebody I work with, somebody I went to church with. Just, it helps you think of names. And then you go to that category and just write any name that comes to your mind. And you put that person down on the list, and that's somebody that you're going to start a conversation with. So you're going to work from a list, and you can create it. You can go through your Facebook friends, you can go through your Instagram followers, whatever you want to do. I like as a new coach to definitely make that list of your warm market people. Those are easier people that you're going to talk to first, and then continue on making that list. I tell my new coaches the first week, I want you to right away make a list of 10 people, because I know you have 10 people that are friends, coworkers, people you used to play sports with, go to church with, whatever, your hairstylist. And you're going to start a conversation with them, and you're just going to be genuine, and you're going to catch up. How are their holidays? What are their plans? And then you're just going to invite them, like, hey, I don't know if you're interested or not, but I just started this boot camp from home, or maybe you've been a coach a while, and I don't know if you've seen or not, but I'm starting a new workout program in January, and I'm just looking for other, busy ladies to be my accountability buddy. What are you currently doing for your health and fitness these days? And that's like literally my go-to every time. Hey, I don't know if you've seen, this is what I'm doing. Do you want to keep me accountable, keep each other accountable? What are you currently doing for your health and fitness these days? My invites always look very similar because I keep it super simple. I ask them about them. I'm genuine. I ask them what they're currently, I don't know if you've seen what I'm doing or not, but I need an accountability buddy. What are you currently doing? And then from there, I'm going to talk to them about their goals, about, their struggles. And then I'm going to say, hey, I think this would be perfect for you. Use the feel, felt, found method. I totally understand how you feel with wanting to feel more comfortable in your skin. I felt the same way. And, what I found was that this was so easy for me to do fit into my busy life, from home, and be able to, work out in my living room and not be self-conscious while I'm working on myself. And it's just been such a blessing. Can I send you some information and see if it's for you? So you're going to connect with them. You're going to ask them to be your accountability buddy. You're going to ask them what they're doing for their health, currently doing for their health and fitness. And then you're going to ask them about their goals and struggle, and then see if they want to get more information and see if they want to join you. That's like basically the same exact process I do every single time. So we don't need to overthink it. I have some invite from free group to challenge group examples. This is going to drive me crazy. It should not be this hard to share every time. Okay, but where did it go? Okay, so free group. I thought I linked the exact thing, but apparently not. Free groups to 21 Day Fix invite. This was when 21 Day Fix just came out. Okay, so hey, I used to run every month, guys. I ran for the first year of my business, I ran a free 30-day exercise challenge group. Every single month, I created a new group totally, and I would make a post, hey, who wants to join this month's blanks and thanks? Then everybody would comment below, and I would get them added. And I did this so religiously. Now I don't think a 30-day group would be good. Like, I would just go to Pinterest and find, I think like people would poop out. But if you wanted to do that, like for 2 weeks a month, every month, like do it. Free groups were my bread and butter. So do something, whatever makes you happy. For me, exercise was my thing because I was already really into teaching fitness classes, and it was really easy to just go to Pinterest and find something. And I got a ton of followers and people to learn to trust me because I was just doing that free every month. But at the end of the group, I'm inviting every single one of them. And they didn't always join me, but this is what I would do. Hey girl, how are things going? I hope you're loving our free exercise group. I have 2 days to make up today. How about you? Since you're wanting to improve your fitness, I was wondering if you'd be interested in joining our next fitness and nutrition bootcamp starting August 10th. I provide the meal plans, the workouts, the portion control containers, and the motivation. Would you want to find out if it's for you or not? Yes, I'd love to try. Just starting the exercise plan yesterday, still going to do each of them. I've been unusually busy this week and didn't want to cut out my normal workout routine. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, then she's like talking about things, and I'm just having a conversation. Like, I don't just ignore something she says. I live in Columbia, so I'm not necessarily too far from you if you ever have some things going on. Yeah, I used to have a used to visit a friend in Colombia. La, da, 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 da. Luckily, everything I do is online and done from home. I'm never like ignoring something and going into the kill. I'm always responding to something they said because I want it to feel like a genuine conversation, not like, oh, she gave me a little bit and I can run with it. I'm going to tell her everything about this package, which we want to do, right? We get really excited and it's like everything else she said, she's struggling, she's doing this, da da da, this having with the kids. But yeah, I'd love some information. Okay, great. Here's the information. It's like, okay, did you not care about anything else I said before that? And you don't want to be that person. You want to be genuine. So anytime they give me something personal to go with, I'm going to ask them a question about that as well, and then talk about whatever else I was going to talk about. And I think that's why my conversations flow so well, is because it's more of a genuine conversation. It's not just, here's my package information. I'm also still continuously talking a little bit about both. So I feel like it's hard to get on track and so easy to fall off the wagon and let the damn thing run you over. Haha. So good for you to keeping on your workouts. So for 3 weeks, I could hook you up with a fitness program and a nutrition guide that maps out for you what you can eat. You can pick the foods. This was in the beginning, and this is like a script. I copied and pasted all the time. You don't have to make it sound just like this. From that list of foods, you pick the foods you enjoy, and then you portion them up. This is all done in an effort to help you to learn how to eat so your body gets results. You're allowed chocolate and wine so you don't starve. So something that you're interested in. And then blah, 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 blah. Like, this is not how I do things now necessarily, because I do a lot less talking because I have third-party tools. But I'm still very, it will cost both time and money, but I have not had a single client not love their results. It's totally taught me how to understand food. I used to go to Chipotle and be like, more guacamole. And now I'm like, wow, that's 3 days worth of my guac. So I try to always say something like very real and relatable and say like how it's helped me. So like I said, this is still a little bit more back and forth than I used to do. But at the end, it's like, okay, yep, I'm good. What's your email? What Shakeology flavor do you want? Here you go. So we have evolved by being able to have more third-party tools. And I will talk about that at the end. Some really exciting stuff that I'm working on for you guys. But I just want to kind of give you the gist of it. But less is more. So I don't want you to feel like you need to explain everything about the portion control containers and everything about this. As I'm going through this too, guys, please post any conversations or questions or objections you get that you don't know how to respond to in the chat. And anybody that's on here can either help you or I can answer at the end. But as I'm going through, and if you're like, okay, when somebody says this, how do you respond? Please use the chat. I want to be able to help you tonight with anything you're struggling with. Because most of the time when people are struggling with sealing the deal, it's something little that could be tweaked with what you're saying. So I encourage you to always take screenshots and send them to your upline and be like, okay, please be honest. What would you do differently? Because that's how I learned. And that's how I really, the coaches that run with this business, we work very closely together, and I'm telling them, send me screenshots. And then even if I don't have time to write out a response, I will send you a voice message, exactly what I would say back to somebody, so you can learn from me firsthand what I would say, or your upline. And then that's how you get better. So don't think like, oh, they said no, I'm a horrible coach, this isn't for me. No, you just need some more training. You just need to sharpen your skills. So use us because we can help you. Here's some follow-ups for those interested that don't pull the trigger. And like I said, I'm just briefly going to go over these things and provide you guys the link because you have all of this stuff. Okay, so hey girl, I know it wasn't the right time for you to join our boot camp last time we talked, but I've been saving you a spot in our next fitness and nutrition boot camp. Just imagine how freaking amazing you will feel on day 21 after committing to yourself. I'd love to be able to celebrate you. I can't believe I put it off for far too long the first time I was invited, and when I saw my results, I was kicking myself for waiting. So I totally get your hesitations. I was there too. But I can't wait for you to see your results once you join us. Can I send you some of this month's specials and see if it's for you? Also, now I'm adding value. I found this recipe and I'm adding it to my meal plan for the week. I thought I'd share. Do you think you'd like this too? It's super easy to make, and I'm obsessed with Chipotle. I hope you have a great weekend. I know that you know that I'm here when you decide to put you first. And then I send a recipe, or you can send a meal plan or whatever it is. So you're providing something free of value, checking in. I'm saving you a spot in my boot camp. Are you interested? It starts this date. Which I think is just like something that, hey, how are you? Like, don't be afraid to be bold with somebody that you've talked to and they expressed interest. They were obviously interested and life got busy or they forgot. And perfect example was I got an email the other day from something I was truly genuinely interested in buying, but got distracted and forgot. And I got an email that was like, hey, just a reminder, you left this in your cart. Here's the link to join. This sale is only good for 4 more days. If you wanted to snag it, here it is. And I was like, oh, yep, forgot, needed that. That's all it needed. Not everybody's like that, but for me, if it's something I knew I needed, I meant to do, I just got distracted. It's like, oh yeah, I did want to do that. Thank you for the reminder. A lot of times people are literally busy and they're like, oh, thank you. I totally forgot. I totally put this on the back burner. So don't be afraid. Follow up is honestly so key in this business. Okay. I just have a couple more. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to share these. So sharing for the 80th time. Okay. Keynote. There we go. And this is my general, I've already talked about this a little bit, but this is my general system of when I'm inviting people to a challenge group that are watching my stories or already liking and commenting on my post. Hey babe, I saw your name pop up on my notifications and I just wanted to check in. Thanks so much for your support. You're just the sweetest. I don't know if you've seen, but I run virtual boot camps each month and I'm always looking for more busy mamas to keep each other accountable. Make this sound like you. This is just what I say. What are you currently doing for your health and fitness? Literally the same question I end everything with. What are you currently doing for your health and fitness? And they may say, oh, I'm going to the gym, or oh, I have a gym membership. I just can't find the time to get there. Or, oh, I've been doing a little bit, but I've definitely not doing what I should be. Whatever they say, I respond to that. However, because at one point or another in our life, we have struggled with that. If they say they're struggling with motivation, if they say they're struggling with finding the time, if they say they're struggling with their nutrition, girl, I know it can be so hard. I know that I totally understand how you feel. I felt the same way when I was struggling so hard with this, blah, 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 blah. What I've found is being able to do this program from home and finding a meal plan that finally made me understand what to eat and how much to eat has been absolutely life-changing. Tell me about you. Do you have any health and fitness goals you're wanting to achieve? Something like that. Like, feel, felt, found. Tell me about you. Do you have any goals you're wanting to hit? And then basically oh, okay, those are great goals. I totally think that that's doable to do with doing the program that I'm doing. If you're interested, you want me to send you some information when you can see if you're interested, and I'd love to be able to keep each other accountable. So then they're usually like, sure, I'll take a look. You send your third-party tool, and I'll go over what those could be after. Does that sound like something you'd want to do together? Then follow up if necessary. If you're not continuing on that conversation, they don't tell you a package right away. Make sure you add them to your list so that you can follow up religiously. Then there's this flow chart. If you guys haven't seen this, this one is really cool for you to take a look at. And I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, but this is prospector to challenger flow chart. And it has literally everything. When somebody wants more information, applaud them for wanting more info and ask them about them and their goals. And it has literally examples exactly. Respond, sympathize, connect the dots, explain the challenge group. What did they say? Yes. Wants more info. Boom. It's literally breaks everything down. What did they say? Yes to a bundle. Can't afford. Here's the objection. Work through their objections. It's so good. So good. Sign them up using Share a Cart. What now? They said no. What now? This is ridiculous. Scripts for explanations. What's Beachbody on Demand? Da, 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 da. Then there's objections. There's how to talk about performance lines, scripts for common objections. I literally could not, this is just the perfect thing ever, most perfect thing ever. So that's all in our Google Drive. If your mind is being blown right now, I hope so, because so many of these things are just life-changing resources that I want you to be able to plug into. Okay. Then the next
Did you just mute yourself?
Yes, I did. How much did you miss? It's fine. You figured it out. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Sample invites and coach challenger sign up process. I'm not even going to read this to you. I'm just going to scroll. Wait, you're not seeing it. Why? This should not be this difficult to share a screen. Okay. So this is in outline. If you change your view, if you go up here and you go to view and you change it to show document outline, it's really cool because you can just like literally go through. It's almost like you see everything as like a index. So invite for a friend, invite for a family member, story viewer, someone you follow, have built a relationship with. I can't. There's so much good stuff in here. Just go live there. And find out all the amazing things. So I'll share all that stuff. All right. And then finally, I created this how to battle objections in 60 seconds on YouTube. Probably, gosh, I don't know. It's probably in like 2015. But
hi guys, today I want to talk.
I have pink hair. So yes, it was 2015. Let me show you this and I'll share this. Or you can find it on my YouTube, whichever. So I literally have 6 videos of how to battle objections. They're each 60 seconds long. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I'm not fit enough. I don't know enough people. I don't know enough about fitness or nutrition. I'm not a salesperson. All of those. So I just went through and basically said exactly, and it's all feel, felt, found method. So I went through and did that. So you have those. And drum roll for the most exciting news of the day. This is what is fun things to come. So, oh wait, am I not sharing again? Nope, sure I'm not. Hold please. Okay. So this is a challenger info form for Barre, and I'm creating this that everybody will be able to use as a third-party tool. I'm also creating a challenger portal. So once you have a challenger and they've signed up, they will be able to click on this, and I'll show you this all in a second. They'll be able to click on it and access everything: meal plans, how to use your bod, and if they want to grab Energize or, whatever, there's ways to upsell there. And then I'm also going to do the same thing for the coach training portal. So it'll be a website where you log in, and that is where you do your coach training, and you sign a coach and you say, hey, go create an account with a password and log in, and it will walk you through step-by-step your coach training. So you don't ever have to worry about, I can't sign a coach. How do I train a coach? They log into our team training and they do it. So it's going to be so helpful. It's going to be so awesome. I am paying somebody to do this for us. She's creating all of this. So I have some of them as a sneak peek that I'm going to show you tonight. They're not live and ready for us yet, but they're so exciting. And I asked her, I was like, is it reasonable to say I need this all done by the time baby is here in January? So it's coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming. It's all going to be here soon, because my big goal is to have systems ready for when I have a newborn, because I'm still going to be like, I'm even with Adley, like I can't unplug from a business I love. It's like, especially when you're like nursing in the middle of the night and you can't sleep, like I don't mind checking my messages. I don't mind answering that. Like you won't see me be a ghost and ignore people. I just can't do that. But I am going to respect that. I'm going to be sleep deprived. I'm going to need to focus on adjusting to keeping 2 humans alive and things like that. So I really want to just have things be able to flow. And that's exactly what I want you guys to be able to do, is have a business that can literally work itself, even if you're like, hey, I have to take, this, a couple of days where I'm focusing on this because this happened. So that's a big goal of mine. So are you guys ready to see it? Here we go. Stop share. Okay. All right. So she's created this for us so far. She just sent this back to me today. And so, like I said, you can't use it yet, but so somebody is interested in joining your challenge group. Right now, the Barre challenge pack is the cheapest way. So even if somebody doesn't want to do Barre, I'm signing them up with a Barre challenge pack because it's $20 off. then you have the $10 promo code. So, and even if you don't have a promo code, it's the same price as the base challenge pack. So I'm sending everybody this way because maybe they do decide they want to do bar next time or next workout, and it doesn't come out to Beachbody On Demand till June, and this is the cheapest option. So I just created a bar landing page for everybody, and I will create a general one that isn't bar as well, but I wanted to get the bar one up first since that's what's on special. Watch this video. So there's a video, you'll send somebody this link. Okay, so it's like bar.beautifully-made.com. And so every single landing page I create will be whatever it is, .beautifully-made.com. So I bought this domain. So that's where I'm going to continuously create new landing pages. So maybe we have one for 3-day refresh. We have a coach sneak peek one. We have, so it's really cool with all the things that are available that are going to be into play. All right, so here's the Bar Blend transformations. What is Bar Blend? Equipment needed. What makes Bar Blend so special? This is going to save you so much back and forth. Who will love Bar Blend? What's included? Guys, remember those conversations, those scripts I showed you of what I would be like, oh, you get this, 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 this. You don't have to do that anymore because all of this is going to be right here. Are you ready to fall in love with Bar? Choose the option that best fits you. I'm brand new to Team Beautifully Made. What are my price options? So then this is going to take you to a Google form. I want to try a Bar Blend workout for free to see if it's right for me. Try the free workout here. Instead of just sending them the Vimeo link, you send them this entire form and say, oh, this form has the free workout and also has some information about it. But you'll see it once you go through, you'll see the sample workout at the bottom. So it forces them to go through and get the information as well. I'm an existing member of Team Beautifully Made. What are my price options? Price options for current BOD members. So then you click on, so say they don't BOD, and it takes them here. And I have to actually go through this and make sure that this is good. I might need to add some other things. But then this form is going to be, it's not just for me. Like everybody will have access to view the responses, and you'll be able to literally build a share a cart straight from if your challenger or your potential challenger submits this, you'll have their name, you'll have their email, you'll have their shake or performance flavor, you'll have what package they want, you'll have everything to take this, send this, fill out this form and let me know which one you want, then I can send you the link. So it saves so much back and forth. So we've got the mega, breaks it down what it is. Do you want the mega? So say you say, yes, I want this one. It's going to prompt you on the next page what flavors of everything you want. So if you don't, no thanks. Sorry, I keep burping. Deluxe challenge pack, and it breaks down everything it is. Okay, so say we want the deluxe one. We're going to say, do you want the base challenge pack? No, thanks. Then there's also some cool options. It's like 3 months of BOD, wall calendar. So 3 months of BOD and bar, $109. Or we'll say no thanks to that. Or the starter pack. Maybe they just want 3 months of BOD and bar VIP access, just the digital access for $90. So there's a bunch of different options because I would rather somebody pay $90 and do something than them say no because they can't afford the $220 option or something I gave them. So we're doing a little bit of everything here and giving them like smaller options. Okay, so say then I go to next. I've decided I want the deluxe. Then it's like, do you want to add on Energize to your order? Well, for the deluxe, it's already in there. So, but it says, yes, add on Energize, 40 servings of lemonade, 32 step. It literally has everything. So you'll know exactly what they want. Do you want to add on the nutritional course? For only $50, no thank you, or yes. So say we say yes, then 10% off and free shipping on 3-day refresh. So I'm upselling for you because they're gonna see all of this. And this is the discounted price. As you add on in challenge packs to your cart, they say, hey, do you want 20% off on this and free shipping? So these prices you're seeing here are those things that have that special price. Okay. So this is, so then it's asking you your name, your coach, who your coach is, your email, and then all the flavors for anything. So you will have everything, you'll submit it, and then we all have access to view. So you can just check, okay, I sent this person the form yesterday, let me see if they filled it out. And you can go and check. It's so freaking cool. So What do you think of that? Is that helpful? Trisha. I'm so excited. Okay, so then let me show you the other cool thing I was telling you about, which will be the Challenger portal. And I'm also going to create one that's like, hey, I'm interested in joining your team, where it's going to basically have all the information from a coach sneak peek and like maybe a recording of a past webinar and everything right there. So, and then, you know, we have some PDFs and guides and things like that that we've used in the past. It'll have everything right there. So there's just so much options that you can do with this website that I'm so excited. All right, so this is something that once you have a client, they create an account with a password and they can log in. You do not give this to anybody until they have purchased, because it has all of the goodies that is like a perk of getting you as their coach. So for example, their team is the Legacy Project. So this is hers. This is not ours. She hasn't done ours yet. This simple step-by-step guide is something, this is like there's a couple girls that do like meal plans and things like that. So I have one of these that I provide already to my clients. It talks to you about how to use Beachbody on demand, your accountability group, coaching. There's links to do Get Portion Fix, meal prep recipes, weekly meal plan printable, how to take before photos, Order Girl Stop Apologizing, Order Girl Wash Your Face. So this is like just a basic general getting started guide. So all of your challengers will have access to that. And then she's got everything. Accessing your workouts, streaming your workouts from your TV, because that's a question you get a lot. Finding your workout calendar, Fixate cookbook, nutrition app. And then she has a link. The only thing I'm working out the details is she has like one group that she invites them to, but we have a bunch of different challenge groups. So I'll have to figure that out. But, and maybe that's just like what it is. Reach out to your coach to be added. But then this is really cool. This is somebody that's already a challenger. So they're already assigned to you. So then they can they can order from here, even though like, so it says Energize. I love this so much. Say you have a client.
We can't see your screen if you're like trying to share it with us.
How long has this been this way?
Only like a minute. Only like a minute.
What? I don't know. Zoom hates me. Okay. So you haven't seen this portal at all that I've been in here? You have?
Not since you X'd out of like the thing you were in before that.
Okay. All right. So this is one of my favorite parts, because this is like, say you have a challenger that's like, tell me about your unicorn juice. I always call Energize unicorn juice. Oh, just log into your portal and then click on supplements and Energize. You'll see everything there. You can order there. Okay. So it breaks down exactly what it is. There's even a little video. Then they can order right there. Here's a 10-pack. Here's a 40. Here's the information. And then challengers, as they get in here too, what are you laughing about, Amy? Challengers, as they get in here too, can see other things. So maybe they're like, ooh, collagen, maybe I need that. They can upsell themselves. So we've got so much good stuff. Shakeology, that you can literally send them right there to order, and there's all of the information. Like, it's so smart. It's so smart. Then meal plans, these are things that I upload into my challenge group anyways. So we would upload them here. They would have access to all of those. Recipe ebooks, bonuses, anything that you guys have that you give your challengers extra, we can just drop them all in here. So they're like, holy cow, look at all this cool stuff I get. I know Rachel and Heather and Hannah have things. I have some extra things that I've had made over the years. So we've got a ton of stuff and just makes it look so cool, and everything they get. So that is going to also be very similar to how the coach portal is going to look. It's just going to be different. It's going to be like, start here, onboarding, here's your resources, here's your scripts, here's this. So it'll be very much the same. So I'm so excited about that. So that is the goal. Come end of January, to have all of that set up for your coach training, for your challengers to log in, and then literally a form to send every single person when you're like, you want some more information? Here's the form. They fill out this entire Google Doc. You can send a share cart from there. So I think that will be so helpful. Also, think about this. You have a discount coach, or you have a challenger that's like, hey, my girlfriend was thinking about doing this. Like, what do I tell her? Or you have a brand new coach that's like, I don't think I want to work the business, but my sister-in-law was asking me about this. Send her that link. Just say that, have her write your name as a coach. So it'll be so simple for you literally to help your discount coaches make sales. It'll be, for your brand new coaches, and so much less intimidating. So yay. Good. Okay, cool. Super excited about that. So I don't think I missed anything in the chat. Anybody, is there any conversations or anything that anybody's struggling with that you want to ask us while we're here? Okay, anybody have anybody that's like close to closing, close to pulling the trigger right now?
I guess one thing I could ask is like, how long do you wait? Because I have people who like I message with and like they're really interested, but how long do you wait before like asking them again if they stop like answering you or something?
Usually, like honestly, like if I'm talking to somebody and they're interested and they don't hear back, I'll message them the next day, like 24 to 48 hours. And I'm like, hey, my life has been pretty crazy. I'm assuming yours is probably the same. That's why I didn't hear back from you. I just wanted to check in and see if you're still interested in joining us, and also hope you're doing okay over there in hot mess mom land. Like I say something like that. Like I give them the out. I'm sure you're probably crazy. And because life has been crazy over here, just wanted to check in. Are you still interested? And most people are like, oh my gosh, yes, my toddler didn't sleep last night, da, 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 da. And then it gives you more, like, you can still then communicate back, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm thinking of you. I know it's so hard at that stage. So you can have personal conversations and then be like, so yeah, but I just think that this would be really great for you. And I would love to be able to keep each other accountable, and just have another busy mama in my corner, whatever your target market is. But that's how I do it, is I bring it into a personal conversation, kind of letting them off the hook. Like, I know you're busy. I'm crazy busy too. Are you still interested?
Okay, that makes sense.
Who was it that did, Chelsea, you might remember, who was it that did the, like the follow-up system she does where it's like 24 hours, 48 hours. Do you remember which one I'm talking about? And then she starts again.
I don't remember.
Was that Summit?
I don't know. I definitely sat through something like that somewhere.
Oh, you know what? I think this was a leadership. It was at leadership. I'll have to find it on YouTube.
Did you share it? Maybe you shared it.
Yeah.
The video that you
Yeah.
shared.
I want to say maybe her name was Erin. I'll have to share that. But she has like a system every time. It's like 24 hours, then if they don't respond in 24 hours after the first follow-up, then she goes 3 days. Then if they don't respond 3 days, then she does 7 days. And she restarts it. So if they respond to her, then it's 24 hours. Then, if they ghost her again, then it's 3 days, and it's 7 days. And if she's like, okay, and if they've repeated, if they ignored me for the 7 days, then they go to my once a month follow-up. And every single month I follow up. So I think that's a good kind of like 24 hours, 3 days, 7 days. And if they respond back, then it goes back to 24 hours, 3 days, 7 days. So. All right. So I hope that was helpful. I will share the links to the Google Drive. And if you need anything specific, you can't find anything, let me know. Cause but honestly, our Google Drive, our team units page, and then these third-party tools are going to be just such a game changer. So if you have any questions, send some screenshots. Maybe you're struggling, send some screenshots to your upline and be like, how did this conversation go and what would you change? Same thing with like a social media audit. Don't be afraid to ask your upline, like, hey, can you do a social media audit for me? How am I doing? And let us help you in, maybe I would do this, less Beachbody, more life, whatever it is. Ask us for help. We're here to help you. We are not successful unless you're successful. So we're so excited. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Was everyone here for a picture? I don't think so. Does anybody want another picture? Did anybody miss the picture that wants a picture? I think it was just Trisha. Trisha, should I just draw you in as a stick figure? Okay. Problem solved. All right.